Hi guys, I'm back with a new video as I had promised you guys, and this time we're gonna be talking about like myself and like my gender and like all of that type of shit because I knew you guys want to know about my gender and like the things like you guys are very curious, so I was just like I'll make a video about it and my come out story because you guys don't not know shit and I did promise that I was gonna make a new video. So this is my coming out story, and how I came out as transgender. But when I was like, I don't know, when I was in elementary and stuff, I always knew that I was a boy. Like I always knew that since like the beginning. I knew that I was a boy. Like I knew what I was, but I never really understood why I felt like that. You know. So then I had my first crush when I was in elementary when I had my first crush on like this female and stuff. And shout out to her because she sees my videos. But uh, she like I had my crush on her or whatever the fuck, and you know I just didn't know how I feel because I was just like I know it's wrong, but I don't know why I felt like that. So then time went by, middle school came in, and then I had my first girlfriend, and I had told her I was just like I don't know why I feel like I'm a boy. Like I know I'm a boy, but I just don't know why I feel like that. And then she was being like so supportive, and she knew that I was not comfortable with the she, so she would call me he. So she was calling me like that, nothing like something as in to make me feel happy. So she did, you know. I did not know what transgender was at the moment until I was in eighth grade. And I was in eighth grade, I found out what transgender was, and as soon as I found out about it, I was like, oh my fucking god, like that's me, you know. So I was like, oh my god, I'm trans, like what the fuck, you know, I'm trans, like that's what I am, you know. So I was like very excited, but at the same time, I was like so scared because transgender people get more judged than any other sexuality, you know. So I was just like, fuck, like that's something like big for me. So then my mom found out first, and then my dad, and my mom took it well. My mom wasn't more of my mom's part of the family. We're more of a LGBT friendly type of shit because mostly like my family, there's different sexualities and genders, so she was fine with it. But my dad on the other side, he took it bad, like bad. So I did stop talking to him for like 4 years straight. I wouldn't see him nothing. So he eventually accepted it because he knew that that's what I wanted to be and that's what made me happy. So he accepted it. And then I wanted to like change my name. I was just like, I didn't. I was not happy with my birth name. Like I knew that I was not happy, so I wanted to change my name. So eventually, like my friends started helping me out, and when like they had said the name Andy, and the reason why I had gone Andy was because of my mom. Because on her email she has Andy and then like some other shit, and I really like that name because of my mom. You know, because her name's Andrea, but some people call her Andy. Or well, she doesn't. Nobody calls her Andy, but she has Andy, and I really like that name because I know like some of my friends have that. So I was like, I really like Andy, you know. So eventually, people started calling me Andy and stuff like that, and then it became more of a thing. Shout out to her, and I am gonna say her name, Christy, because one of my good ass friends slash I'm not gonna say what, but one of my good ass friends and stuff that I adore, that I fucking love with all my heart, like she's like my everything. She came like with the fucking name of saying Andres, you know. So she said Andres, and she would call me Andres. So I was like that just kind of stick to me and stuff because of Andy, right? So people started calling me Andres and this and that as like my name now. So they know me as Andres, but they say short for Andy. So I started liking it. So shout out to her, because of her, I wouldn't have that name now. So things went by, and then when the female that I was recently with and stuff, like, shit, that female, it was hard for me to actually like be with her because of her sexuality and my gender. So it was just like, fuck, like, hell to the motherfucking no, I ain't gonna do that shit. So when I came out and stuff, I told her, I was like, just so you know, like, I'm trans and this and that, and some people hated it, some people loved it, some people were supportive, some people weren't. So when it came to my gender and stuff like that, people eventually do ask me a lot, like, hey, like, what are you and this and that, because, like, what the fuck, right? And sometimes I do get questions like that on my YOLO and stuff when I do, like, to send me messages, like, anonymous messages. I do be getting that, like, oh, what are you and this and that, because, like, what the fuck. So this video is gonna explain, I am transgender and stuff like that. I was born as a female and transitioned as a male 4 years ago. That's when I transitioned as a male. I am happy with how I came out looking, cause, like, look at me, man. It feels good to that I lost people because of my gender, but the ones that you know were with me, it was the only thing that mattered at that point. Because I did lose my mother because of that, not because of my gender, but a little bit because she wasn't accepting at the end of the day, because she just didn't want to call me he and stuff like that. So she was like, nah, like, I'm not gonna call you by the name that you want to be called. So I was just like, alright. Which it did hurt me a lot at the moment, because I was like, fuck, like, bitch, fucking say my name, bitch. I was so mad. I was just like, yo, like, if you said my gender, why is it that you just can't call me like that and this and that? So it was like, I just, like, no, like, no. I'll accept the fact that you like females, but I'm not gonna accept the fact that you want to be something that I'm not gonna allow, which is, you know, me being a man, the man that I want to be, something that I know that that I knew, something that I knew that I was as a child. You get me? So I was just like, alright, don't accept it. And the one that ended up being supportive at the end of the day was my dad. As you can see, like, now, like, ever since I transitioned as a male, I look so much like my dad now, because everybody be saying that your dad, like you look like your dad, like you and your dad look similar, and I'm like, I know we do, you get me? But it was hard. It was, because transgender people do get judged a lot when it comes to the LGBT community. Like, they get more judged than any other sexuality out there, due to the fact because you're changing your gender, you know. And when it comes to transgender people, there's always pros and cons about it. But and mostly and then with fucking Trump, man, like, I don't know if y'all heard about the Trump shit, that it was legal to shoot somebody being transgender. Bitch, I'm gonna fucking die. Literally. But I was like, fuck, man, like, transgender people do have it bad and stuff. But if I end up dying because of my gender and this and that, like, I love y'all and this and that. Nah, I'm playing. Well, the jokes aside, though, I do appreciate everybody that's been so supportive and has been so loving towards my gender, because it is a nice feeling when people actually do support you and don't judge you for, like, who you are and what makes you happy. But I think that's it for, like, this video today. If you did like it, give it a thumbs up and subscribe and turn on post notifications to get notified every time that I post a new video here. But follow me, like, on my social media. I am gonna put it below, so you guys can go follow me. If you actually do want me to, like, respond to some messages, I will. I do answer on Instagram and on Snapchat. That's it. I'm fucking tired. It's like 6 in the morning. I need to go to sleep. But I'll see you guys next Monday. So, fucking tired, bye.